the Tuskegee Airmen return to a segregated America, indifferent to their achievements.
I'm coming down the gangplank from a boat that brought me back to the States, and at the bottom of the gangplank is a sign that said colored troops to the right, white troops to the left, separated again.
What's this story, people? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, we are almost on 20,000 subscribers. When you're watching this, we should be on 20K. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the comments, the emails. You guys said, Eddie, check out the Tuskegee Airmen. I don't know who the Tuskegee Airmen are, but yeah, it's going to be lovely. I love doing this. Let's go.
Deemed by the War Department as inferior to whites and unable to handle the intricacies of modern weaponry, black soldiers were relegated to support roles. Flying fighter planes was out of the question.
It was thought, over the objection of Hap Arnold, who was in charge of the Air Corps at that time, that blacks didn't have the ability to do complicated things, or leadership, etc. We knew that was wrong.
Under pressure from the black press, the NAACP, and even his own wife, President Roosevelt relented in 1939 and ordered the civilian pilot training program to be open to black students who wished to become civilian pilots. In December of 1940, the War Department followed suit and appropriated $1 million to build a suitable base to train black airmen at the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama.
Because I've watched the Tuskegee, it's an HBCU, isn't it? I watched the band, I watched them, so it's from the school, Tuskegee, it's a place in Alabama, and it's a university. It's all making sense now.
They called the effort to train these men an experiment. The men bonded immediately, imbued with a sense of common purpose and racial pride.
Although the Army didn't believe in our capability, they didn't change the training standards, and that was a plus for us, that we were able to meet the standards and perform successfully.
And World War II gave us a chance to go into combat units and do a first-class job so that the larger population would realize how silly and stupid segregation was.
In April of 1943, the first full squadron of African-American fighter pilots, the 99th Fighter Squadron, received orders for deployment to the Mediterranean Theater of Operations. By June of 1944, the 99th had joined 3 other all-black fighter squadrons. Together, they comprised the 332nd Fighter Group, known to history as the Tuskegee Airmen. The 332nd continued flying escort for bombers through the rest of the summer of 1944. Their reputation for disciplined and effective fighter escort grew.
The Stars and Stripes, which is a military newspaper that came out every day, would talk about our missions, and they would talk about the all-nigger.
Do you know what's crazy? Like, our heroes normally, it's always like athletes, musicians, all the celebrities. These are the legends. These are the heroes. They paved the way for the next generation to want to do stuff that doesn't just involve sports or music. This is beautiful, man. People like this are people that we should be looking up to. These are people that they should be getting taught in school every time. But you never hear about them. You never hear about them. That's sad.
Negro today would talk about our missions, and they would talk about the all-Negro 332nd Fighter Group and how they had protected the bombers and how we were doing such a great job in protecting the bombers.
The 332nd flew mission after mission, protecting bombers of the 15th Air Force as they struck railroad bridges in northern Italy and oil refineries in Romania. They were sent all over Eastern Europe to strafe airfields and marshalling yards. By war's end, the 332nd had downed 108 enemy aircraft received 744 air medals, 150 distinguished flying crosses, 14 bronze stars, and 1 silver star. But despite the accolades for their efforts overseas, the Tuskegee Airmen return to a segregated America, indifferent to their achievements.
I'm coming down the gangplank from a boat that brought me back to the States, and at the bottom of the gangplank is a sign that said colored troops to the right, white troops to the left, separated again. And at that time I said, well, you know, this is a pity.
But the war
Imagine the country, you just fought for the country.
efforts of the Tuskegee Airmen would not.
This is a pity.
But the war efforts of the Tuskegee Airmen would not be forgotten.
Our experience dispelled the myths and biases that had been a part of Army policy on our capability and how we would be used, so it brought about a change.
In 1948, by order of President Harry Truman, the armed forces of the United States were integrated. The war record of the Tuskegee Airmen in the skies of Europe had shaken the foundations of entrenched American racism. This small but resolute group of African American men, refined by hardship, danger, and adversity, had proven the fundamental injustice of a segregated military.
You've got to know inside that racism is wrong. You've got to know inside that you have the capacity like anybody else. And when given the opportunity, you will overcome.
We'd accomplished something important once given the opportunity, and the importance that this shows that it's not happenstance of birth or color of skin. It's important. It's really what Martin Luther King really gave our country, content of character.
That was, I didn't expect that. I saw the title. I think someone sent to me via email, which thank you so much for the emails. And I'm so glad I checked it out. It just shows you so many things happen that no one talks about anymore. It's just an history. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for channel like this. Yeah, I'm going to put a link down to the channel. You guys want to check out other stuff. I'm sure they post a lot of other historical, amazing stuff. But yeah, if you guys want to see more stuff, please subscribe. Check out the Patreon. Like and share it. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.